about what is a direct speech and what is an indirect speech and how to change direct into indirect. Okay, shall we refresh once everything? If it is a direct speech, then you are using the exact words told by the speaker. If it is an indirect speech, the words are modified and you give an account of what the speaker told. Okay, so that is the difference between direct and indirect. Okay, and also I told you what are all the possible changes you have to do while changing the direct speech into indirect speech. So first you have to, I just refresh everything. You have to answer me. Okay. So first what you have to concentrate? The 4 types of sentences. Do you remember that? Okay. So first sentence, first type of sentence is statements, that is declarative sentences. Second one, interrogative sentences. Third, imperative. Fourth, explanatory sentences. And then you have to see the tenses. So in the direct speech, if you have present tense, you have to change it into past tense. Okay, if it is present continuous, you have to change it into past continuous. If it is present perfect, you have to change it into past perfect. If it is already past tense, you have inside the comma codes, you have to change it into past perfect. Okay, and if it is past continuous tense, if it is past continuous tense, you are changing it into past perfect continuous. Okay, and then next what we have to see, the connectors, conjunction. While you are removing the comma quotation, we are using a connector. Like if it is statement, we are adding that, and interrogative sentences we are adding if or whether. Okay, and then imperative sentences now we are going to see. Okay, and other changes you know already know. If it is this, it will be changed into that. Today, that day. Now, then. Thus, so. Tonight, that night. Tomorrow, the next day, or the following day. Last night, last month, last year, everything will be changed into the previous month, previous year, okay, previous week, everything you have to write. Yesterday means the previous day also you can write. Okay, that's all. And then next what I told you, the pronouns. Pronouns you have to see according to the sentence you have to change. So shall we see now the imperative, how to change the imperative sentences into indirect. Today we are going to see how to change the imperative sentences. What do you mean by imperative sentences? Order, request, advice, everything comes under the imperative sentences. Okay. Usually imperative sentences start with imperative verbs like do the work, don't go there. Okay. Please give me your pen. Please help me. Okay. Like these are all the some of the examples for imperative sentences. Imperative means usually commands and requests. Okay. So we have to use the imperative verbs. We have to use the verb. You have to use the reporting verbs like ordered, commanded, requested, advised. Okay. Asked also sometimes we can write. Suggested, instructed. Okay. These are all the reporting verbs you have to use while you are changing the direct imperative sentences into indirect. You have to follow these reporting verbs. Okay. So if you have to see the sentence. First you have to see the sentence. Okay, if the sentence is ordering or commanding, you have to write ordered or commanded. Okay, if it is advice, you have to write advice. Any instructions or suggestion, you have to write instructed or suggested. Okay, then while you are adding after removing the comma quotation, you have to add the to. You have to add the connector to. Okay. So while you are changing into indirect, okay, first you have to use the reporting verb like suggested, commanded, ordered, requested, instructed, pleaded, everything you can use, and then you have to add the connector to. Okay, so the imperative verb will become the two infinitive verbs. Okay, for example, if I tell you write a verb, you have to see. Sometimes if it is the teachers told the students, you have to write as commanded. Sometimes advised or asked. Okay. If you ask some help, you have to write as requested. Understood clearly? Okay. Then you have to add to. And if it is a negative sentence, add not to. If I say write the work, what you will write? The teacher asked us to write the homework. If it is don't do, don't make noise, then the teacher ordered the students not to make noise. Okay. So if it is a positive sentence, you have to add to. If it is a negative sentence, you have to add not to. Okay. Now let us see some of these examples. Understood clearly?
Yes, miss.
See the first sentence. Rama said to Arjun, go away. Rama said to Arjun, go away. So go away is an order. Okay. So Rama ordered Arjun to go away. Rama ordered Arjun to go away. So we have added to, and after to you have to write the verb. After to we have to write the verb. See the second sentence. He said to him, please wait here till I return. Please wait here till I return. This is a request. This is a request. So this please and please is a request only. But while you are changing it into indirect, you have to remove this please. Okay. Because you are writing here itself requested. So you need not write please again. Okay. So he requested him to wait. Here will be changed into there. Here will be changed into there. Till he returned. It is written till I return. Till I return. It will be changed into till he returned. Okay. Return present tense will be changed into past tense as returned. Okay. Shall we go to the third sentence?
Yes, miss.
He shouted, let me go. He shouted, let me go. Okay, so here itself shouted is given. So here you can write he shouted at to. Okay, he shouted to them to let him go. He shouted, let me go. He shouted, let me go. Okay, so he shouted to them. He shouted to them. He shouted to whom it is not given, so we can write as to them. He shouted to them to let him go. To let him go. So let me will be changed into let him. Okay. Shall we go to the next sentence?
Yes, miss.
Call the first witness, said the judge. Usually judges will command only. Judges, police officers. Okay. These are all we can write only command. Okay. So the judge commanded them to call the first witness. To call the first witness. Next sentence. He said, be quiet and listen to my words. He said, be quiet and listen to my words. This is an order. Okay. And we can write these verbs also. Urged. He urged them to be quiet and listen to his words. Okay. My words will be changed into his words. Okay. So he urged them to be quiet and listen to his words. Next. He said to me, post this letter at once. Post this letter at once. So usually after the comma quotation, immediately if the verb started, it will be a commanding sentence only. Do this work. Okay, write immediately, post immediately, come here. These are all usually commanding sentence. So he ordered. We are writing here. He ordered me to post that letter. This letter will be changed into that letter. Okay. So he ordered me to post that letter at once. At once means immediately. At once means immediately. See the next. John said to me, please lend me your pen. Please lend me your pen. So what type of sentence is this? It is a request. What type of sentence?
Request.
So John requested me to lend him my pen. Okay, lend me your pen, he said no. So we are writing this to lend him my pen. Okay, see the next sentence. Teacher said to the students, work hard to get marks. Work hard to get marks. So teacher advised. The teacher advised the students to work hard to get good marks. Okay, see the next sentence. The teacher said to me, don't make noise in the class. The teacher said to me, don't make noise in the class. Here the teacher is ordering the students. Okay. So the teacher ordered me not to make noise in the class. So don't is changed into not to. Okay. So the teacher said to me, don't make noise in the class. Okay. So the teacher is ordering me. Okay. So the teacher ordered me not to make noise in the class. Not to make noise in the class. If it is a positive sentence, we are adding the conjunction to. If it is a negative sentence, we are adding not to. That's all. Okay. And then according to the sentence, you have to write the reporting verbs. That's all. Okay, ma? Everything is clear for all of you?
Yes, miss.